Before we continue, I like to talk about the mirror tool because we're gonna use it a lot, so it's important to understand it. So if I go ahead and click, let's say, on the stairs, and let's say I want to mirror it on X. So let's go ahead and hit accept, and I'm gonna click on the reset to set the position at 0, 0, 0. And if I go there to the left, so I like to mirror it on X, right? So if I go to the model, you can click on mirror to mirror the stairs. And if you want to mirror it on X, you need to click on forward, because if you go to the perspective, you can see it's mirroring on Y. So if I want to mirror it on X, I can click on forward. This will mirror it on positive X. And now if I hit accept, and if I go to the wireframe, you can see everything is fine. And if I go to lit and select the poly group, and if I select the vertex and move it, you can see the vertices are not welded. And this is because if you go to the mirror, let's go ahead and undo that and click on mirror, and this is because the plane tolerance is set to 0. This will prevent the vertices from welding. So if I move that up, and now if I go ahead and click on forward and hit accept, and let's go to poly group and select the vertex, and you see the vertices welded. But if I go ahead and undo that again, I want to show you another thing. If I select the vertex here and move it a little bit back, and now if I hit accept and go to a mirror and forward, and you can see they are not welded. So this is important to understand. So in order to fix this issue, let's go ahead and undo that. I need to go to the left. Let's see, where is that vertex? It's there. So I need to go to the poly group and select the vertices. You can see it's there. So I need to select that and move it close to the other vertices, or you can select everything like that and click there and scale it. So as you see, they are aligned using the scale. So now if I hit accept and then go to perspective, let's see, we need to align it again. Let's go back again to left and select that. So hit accept, and now we can mirror it. We can click on mirror and forward, and now if I hit accept, you can see we have no issues. So let's select the vertex and see if everything okay. As you see, we don't have double vertices there, and even if I check that there, you can see works fine. So it's important to align the vertices before you mirror the 3D model. And another thing, let's go ahead and undo that. So if I go ahead to the left again and move this stair there, so let's say you want to mirror the 3D model on Z axis, and if I go to a mirror and click forward, you can see it's mirroring based on the closest point on the object. So you can move the plane, you can click and move the plane. You can see this white line, this is the plane. So if you want to mirror that exactly at the center, you can come over here and set the X to 0, and now it's exactly mirrored on a Z. But because we have the gap, the vertices are not welded. So you can come over here and move this one very close. You must move the vertices very close to the line, and you can cross that too if you wanted to. So now if I click on mirror and set this one to 0 and click forward, let's set it back again to 0, you can see the mirror works. So even though the vertices are crossing the line there, and this is because the crop long mirror. So basically this option will cut everything crossing the line. So if I go ahead and cancel that and click on mirror again and turn that off and set that to forward, and if I set this one to 0 and hit accept, and if I go to perspective and select the vertices, you can see we have a problem, right? That's why I told you you need to click on mirror and make sure the crop along mirror is checked on. So basically this will cut everything that is on the other side. So now if I hit accept and then select that, you can see we don't have any issue. I hope you understood the mirror tool. If you have any questions, let me know in the discussions. I did this video because I thought it's important to understand the mirror tool before we move on. In any way, if you have any question, let me know. In the next lesson, we're gonna start.